order in the court.
Hi everyone, Paralegal Man Sam here, and welcome to my channel. Real quick before we get started, I have to give everyone a disclaimer. I'm a paralegal, as the name says, not a lawyer. As such, I'm not allowed to, nor will I be giving any legal advice on this channel. I'm going to be outlining, discussing, and explaining various legal topics to give you a better understanding of how our legal system in America works. Be sure to like and subscribe if you find the videos informative, and if there's any topics you want me to cover, make sure to drop them in the comments below. All right, let's do this. Hey everybody, today I'm going to give you a quick breakdown on how you can locate a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or company that is designated to receive legal correspondence on behalf of another entity. In many cases, this could be a large corporation that specializes in receiving documents for multiple entities. In other cases, it might be just an individual. There's many attorneys that will act as registered agents for businesses in addition to their normal practice. There are multiple reasons why you might need to locate a registered agent, with the most important of these being the need to properly effectuate service of legal documents. For example, a few years ago I paid a contractor to perform some work on my house. After taking the second of 3 payments to get the work done, the contractor essentially ghosted me. He took my money, he stopped working on my house, and he stopped responding to my communications when I was trying to figure out what was going on. Unfortunately, this can be quite common, and if you don't know what you need to do to get your money back, you might find yourself out thousands of dollars or worse. This is when knowing how to find a registered agent is crucial. I ended up having to file a complaint with the State Contractors Board, as well as a complaint in Small Claims Court. In both instances, I needed to have legal documents properly served so the contractor was aware they were being sued and needed to respond. One of the most important things to know if you need to have legal documents served is that you can't just send them over to the business itself. If you can't provide proof of service to the court or state agency that the person you filed a complaint against received the documents, they're under no legal obligation to respond, and your complaint will be tossed by the court. You're obligated to follow the process of the law and have the documents served on their registered agent to legally require a response from them. Once you serve the registered agent, you'll have properly effectuated service and will receive a proof of service document from the process server that you can file with the court or agency. At that point, the business has been considered served and is legally required to file some type of a response if they don't want default judgment against them. The question is, how do you know who the registered agent is? In almost every instance, you can locate the registered agent via the Secretary of State website. Businesses are required to register with the Secretary of State if they want to legally operate in that state. That process includes securing the name of the company so other people can't legally use it, as well as listing a registered agent where legal documents can be served. For this video, I'm going to be using the state of Oregon's Secretary of State to show you exactly where to look and how to find a registered agent of an entity.
So the easiest way to find a Secretary of State website for any state is to do a simple Google search. In this case, I've searched for Oregon, SOS Business Search. That brings up this link right here that's going to take me to the Oregon Secretary of State website. So once we click on that, it's going to take you to a place where you can enter the business name. So we're going to search for one of the bigger companies in Oregon. Let's search for Nike and see what we can find. So you'll put in the business name, click on search. That's going to bring up a lot of different options for you to click on. Nike has a lot of different companies underneath their umbrella. There's other companies that might start with the name Nike. So you can see there's Nike Golf, Nike Play Foundation. In this case, we want Nike themselves, so we're going to click on Nike Inc., and that's going to take us to a page that's going to give us all the information we need. It's going to give us the registry date, renewal date, the principal place of business. So that's a good way to select and see that you have the right place that you're looking for. So as you can see, this is 1 Bowerman Drive, Beaverton, Oregon. That's the principal place of business, so we know that we've got the right one. If you go down one more slot, that's going to be where you'll find the registered agent information. So as you can see here, the registered agent is United Agent Group, Inc. Their address is 5708 Southeast 136th Avenue, Suite 2. That's in Portland, Oregon. So if you need to have any documents served to Nike, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to send those to United Agent Group, Inc., not Nike themselves. And as you can see, it's very, very easy to find a registered agent. It took me about 30 seconds to get here, right? If you don't know the name of the company, or there's a lot of different names, it might be harder, but this is basically how you're going to find the registered agent for any company in the state of Oregon. Like I said, it might be different for other states, but this is kind of a breakdown of how easy it can be.
So that's how you locate a registered agent in the state of Oregon. The exact location on the website might differ depending on what state you're in, but the general process is the same and should be located on the Secretary of State website for that state. Remember, if you don't properly serve the documents to the registered agent, they're not considered served and are moot to the court until such time. All right, everybody. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, if there's anything you want me to cover in future videos, make sure to drop them in the comments down below. All right, everybody, go forth and be knowledgeable.